Welcome to the podcast. Y'all ask, what I'ma talk about with y'all ass? Everything from Nostradamus, Lil Pump, all the way down to Donald Trump. But black issues will be always at the forefront. Hoodies, I know that's just what y'all want. Black life, black love, all of the above. It's King Rashidi hoodies, ice toner gloves. I'm ready, it's Rise God Team. Rest in peace to the God Queens. Hey.
Peace. What's going on? King Rashidi. This is Hoodies the podcast. You know what? I'm sitting here right now enjoying what's left of the day. You know what I'm saying? And then this thought came across my mind, right? That, yo, I'm grateful, man. I'm real grateful. You ever notice how when you ask people about where they from or about their childhood, you ever notice how a lot of times people go to the negative parts? They always talk about the bad shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, certain things stick with you. Certain things just, certain things are just traumatic to experience, to see, all of that. So of course you can't forget it. But speaking for myself, it was a lot of good times too. Yeah, we was poor as hell. We was real poor. I'm grateful though, because it was also a lot of good times too. There was a lot of good times coming up as a kid. I remember, my childhood, it was some of my most fondest memories. Poor as hell. When friendship or love or whatever, although it wasn't spoken often, it was displayed. It was probably all we could afford, is to display love or friendship of some sort. Temperature dropping a little bit too. But I remember one time when I was a knucklehead, hanging out in the corner with my bros. And then this one dude named Day-Day, he was kind of older than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We was on the corner, we was chilling. And for whatever reasons, he told me, he was like, yo, I know your moms, man. Go home. I know your moms. Go home. I gave a little bit of a challenge, but not much. He was respected. He had my respect, but he was pretty much respected around there. So I left and went home. You know what I'm saying? Later on, come to find out, some people shooting at not from that corner, but at that corner. Nobody got hurt. I was thinking, damn, that's what's up. That could have been me. I think about that time when, my grandmother's house was on 68th and Langley. And then, for a time, not for too long, we lived on 67th and Langley on the second floor. And the neighbors downstairs used to steal from us. They used to steal our cereal. And the illest part about that is that we would wake up in the morning and see I don't want to say a cinder block, but it would be like a brick on the kitchen floor, a glass or whatever, because apparently somebody threw a brick through the window. So the brick would be sitting right there on the kitchen floor with mad glass and a big gaping hole in the window. You know what I'm saying? And the illest part about that is that this was being in the kitchen, because my room was right next to the kitchen. And for whatever reasons, I never heard when somebody broke in. Apparently none of us did. And that's probably the illest part though, because say I did hear it and woke up wondering, yo, what the fuck is this? And say whoever it was, had a knife and they poked me, they stuck me, or or whatever, or out of fear of getting caught or something, shot me or whatever. So maybe me not hearing it, you know what I mean? That was ill though. Yeah, a lot of ill shit. But like I said, even still, some of my fondest memories are from my childhood. Friendships are born in poor times, and to this day, a lot of people are still friends because they come from those type of backgrounds. So I'm grateful, man. Those hard times help you appreciate the good ones, the easy times, the good times. They help you to appreciate shit too. So I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful to have come up poor. I really am. Personally, I guess we all got something to be grateful about. I could talk about all kinds of foul shit that happened on the south side of Chicago, but end of the day, man, poor as hell, man, we had fun. We had some good times. And I'm just saying, especially us black folk, maybe we should, I'm just saying, I ain't no guru, no life guru, I'm just saying, maybe we should, I don't know, put some more time on being grateful. And I get it. There's levels to that. Not everybody, not everybody's got good times to reflect on. I do. Yeah, still carrying a whole lot of traumatic shit around, but those were the best of times. Those times helped to mold me into who I am today. Yeah. I'm just grateful. So I guess I turned this camera on because, I don't know, I'd like to encourage all of you. Just be grateful. Take a moment and reflect on the good times. Shoot, I remember in school, there was this one kid named Terrence. I was going to Deneen Elementary School. This kid named Terrence, I don't know, we used to have these bathroom breaks and we would all go, the whole class, the girls would go, goes without saying. And Terrence, for whatever reasons, would like set up these slap boxing matches in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we knew, like, every day we would take like this bathroom break. It's pretty long. I don't know. It's kind of sound kind of weird now, but anyway, and like before the bathroom break, Terrence would, hey, Demetrius, you and Sean, y'all up today. Meaning the two of them scrapping today. And that would be what's up. That would be what's up. Like Demetrius and Sean, that was, oh man, can't wait to see this. And we would go in there and the two of them, like we'd be a circle around them. And Demetrius and Sean would scrap. You know what I mean? They would scrap. They would slap box. You know what I mean? It's fun. Oh man. Whenever he called me, dead ass, that's when I knew that I was nice with my hands. That's when I knew that all that wrestling, around the neighborhood, my uncle, and slap boxing with them on the block, that's when I knew it kind of paid off. Oh man, that's when I realized I was pretty nice with my hands. So some may have looked at Deneen then and thought, wow, look at this school books. You know, they're not the best in the world. I think they were understaffed, stuff like that. I mean, come on, they had the result of giving us long bathroom breaks. But the good thing out of all of that was, that slap box in the bathroom, that built my confidence. There was only one person that I couldn't beat. His name was Shannon. Shannon was nice. Shannon was real nice. It was effortless for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would just do some weird stuff. Like, he would do this, and then, bam! Smack the shit out of you. You didn't even see it coming. Like, imagine, pat. Like, what the, pat? This dude slapped the shit out of me. Shannon was nice. Shannon, in fact, me and Shannon ended up saying some shit. Me and Shannon ended up getting to a real fight. You know, and I remember that day somebody snatched my chain. Well, really, it was my grandmother's chain. You know? Yeah, and I remember going back up to the school. I had a bat with me. You know, I guess somebody must have told the dude who snatched my chain, because I knew who took it, because he snatched it and ran. Somebody must have told him, so he and his boys came out, and they were swinging belts, you know, from, you know what I mean, to where they were swinging the belt buckle around. And well, you could have that chain. Bop me in the fucking face. And then I remember going home and telling my grandmother, may she rest in peace, Dolly Shajita Shabazz. She was like, oh, child, that chain ain't real. And I remember thinking, damn, I just almost got my ass kicked for that fucking chain. I mean, serves me right, I shouldn't have been wearing it. Yeah. Still good times, though. Still good times. Still good times, and I'm grateful. Grateful. I remember one time, me and Kenny. I told y'all about Kenny in, what was it, podcast 29? Kenny. I mentioned Kenny. One day, me and Kenny was scrapping right in front of my grandmother's crib on 68th and Langley. And Kenny, I ain't gonna front, Kenny was wearing me out. He was just faster. I mean, we was neck and neck, but he always hit me first. He was just faster than me. And I remember my grandfather, my mother's pop, was standing in the doorway. And at first, I thought he was gonna come and kind of break it up, like, y'all cut this out, y'all cut this out. But nah, this man was, you know, he was a higher up in the Nation of Islam. So he was an advocate, you know, of black men and black boys defending themselves. So he didn't come out to save me. He came out to kind of coach me from the screen door, you know, from the house. And he was telling me, I can hear his voice right now. He was telling me, ball your fists up real tight. Ball your fists up tight. Junior, ball your fists, because I was named after my old man. Ball your fists up real tight. And I balled it up tight. He said, throw some punches. And I did. I did as instructed. But Kenny was still getting the best of me. You know. But I kept just throwing and. You know, I kept saying, he keeps winning me, granddad. But it's not like I wasn't hitting him too. Because I was. But he got the best of me. He was just a better fighter. But you know, my grandfather didn't look at me with no type of shame. After the fact, after me and Kenny both got tired, went in the house and he just kind of told me, you know, you got to defend yourself. Defend yourself like that, and then you throw your punches. You just told me what to do. You know? So, man, childhood memories, man. Childhood memories. But yeah, You know, we're so quick to start talking about the negative times, you know, all the negative shit we went through, you know? And oftentimes we overlook. Like sometimes, every time I go to Chicago, I'll be there on the 18th, actually. I'll be flying out of here. But, like, we forget how the skyline looks, how beautiful it is, how beautiful the city of Chicago is. You know? Chicago's a beautiful city. Don't believe what they tell you on the news. Yeah, it's rough, but it's always been rough. And yeah, it may have gotten a little worse, but Chicago's a beautiful city. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You know? I've said this before, but oftentimes when I think about Chicago, my childhood, sometimes it brings me to tears. I actually miss it. I know a lot of people, you know what I mean, think I'm crazy, especially everybody who's still there. But I do. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no guru or nothing, but take time out, man. Just be grateful. Just be grateful. I'm sure if you look hard enough, there's some good times that you can smile on. I'm just grateful. You should be grateful too. Yeah. Word. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Business was pretty good. Tomorrow's Saturday. Got a long day of work. Shut it down around 5, 6:30 is the chess club. We throwing them hands tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. So on that note, I'm out of here. Love y'all, man. Be grateful. I'm King Rashidi. This is Hoodies. Peace.
Hello. To the podcast. What am I talking about? Who?
Always the forefront. Hoodies.
I'm ready. God King. God Queen.
Hello. Hello.